Dear viewers, Drishti IAS welcomes you to the new series of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is protecting children against corporal punishment. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. Recently, 3 private school teachers in Pune have been booked under the Juvenile Justice Act for allegedly thrashing class 10 students. Now let's understand what is corporal punishment. It means punishment that is physical in nature. There is no statutory definition of corporal punishment targeting children in the Indian law. As per the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education, that is RTE Act 2009, physical punishment and mental harassment are prohibited under Section 17(1) and makes it a punishable offence under Section 17(2). Guidelines for eliminating corporal punishment in schools says physical punishment is understood as any action that causes pain, hurt or injury and discomfort to a child. These are issued by the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, that is NCPCR. It includes making children assume an uncomfortable position like standing on bench, standing against the wall, in a chair-like position, etc. Mental harassment is understood as any non-physical treatment that is detrimental to the academic and psychological well-being of a child. This includes sarcasm, calling names and scolding using humiliating adjectives, etc. Now let's discuss about the safeguards against corporal punishment. Section 17 of the Right to Education Act 2009 imposes an absolute bar on corporal punishment. Section 75 of the Juvenile Justice Act prescribes punishment for cruelty to children. Punishment is rigorous imprisonment up to 5 years and fine up to ₹5 lakh. If the child is physically incapacitated or develops a mental illness or is rendered mentally unfit, then imprisonment may extend up to 10 years. Now moving on to exceptions. The RTE Act does not preclude the application of other legislation that relates to violations of the rights of the child. For example, booking the offences under the IPC and the SC and ST Prevention of Atrocities Act of 1989. In theory, corporal punishment is covered by all the provisions under Indian law that punish perpetrators of physical harm. Now let's discuss about NCPCR guidelines about corporal punishment. Every school is required to develop a mechanism and frame clear-cut protocols to address the grievances of students. Drop boxes are to be placed where the aggrieved person may drop his complaint. Every school has to constitute a corporal punishment monitoring cell. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding corporal punishment. 1. There is no statutory definition of corporal punishment targeting children in the Indian law. 2. Section 17 of the Right to Education Act 2009 imposes an absolute bar on corporal punishment. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Dear viewers, watch this topic in Hindi on our Drishti IAS Hindi YouTube channel.